Hello. Happy Stampers. I forgot to check my volume. Just give me 1 second. Okay, hopefully that's good. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Woohoo. And it's better yet, it's a hump day of a long weekend. I'm Jennifer Kirk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Guelph, Ontario. And we are going to make this absolutely simple, super simple card. So this is using the Peaceful Cabin bundle and featuring the DSP from the suite. So just let me get my iPad set up so I can follow along and answer any questions you may have for those of you that are joining me. Let's just see if I can find it. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I have my volume down. Hopefully, yep, I'm on mute. Yay. All right. Let me know if you're here so I know my thing is working. Happy Wednesday. It's working. Yay. Hi, Krista. How are you? Hope you're having an awesome day. Okay, so let's get started. So for those of you that have not seen this suite, it is in the mini catalog, and let me tell you, it is stunning. So it comes with a whole bunch of products within the suite. We're going to be using the cabins, the sequins, and actually we're using the ribbon as well. So we're using quite a bit from this suite tonight. This DSP is absolutely gorgeous. It is on back order right now, but it should be available next week. And I tell you, I am going to be buying a few packages of it because it's just, I love it. Love it. You can color it. So it's all basically grays and whites. Here, let me show it to you, actually. And it is a specialty paper. So it has some silver in it. So I don't know, can you see those snowflakes on here? Hey, Linda. It's on your wish list. Oh, Linda, you need it. It's beautiful. So there's trees. So this would be good for a scrapbook page, but it's also really cool if you can make cards, use the snowflakes and also use the trees. This, the back of it is just very neutral, just diamonds. This one comes, you get 4 of these. They're 6x6 panels, and you can color these. So I'm going to show you a card, not tonight, but I'm going to show you a card where we color these. You can sponge on it, stamp on it, gorgeous, okay? And then the back is just some cool little trees. So who doesn't need gingham? You can color that again, and snowflakes with some sparkle. Ooh, love it. And then this one, again, you can, it's just got plain on the back, silver on the front, and you can sponge it, stamp on it, sparkle it, do whatever. Gorgeous. Really cute cabins, and some wood textures, and some other trees. So that's the DSP. So it does, I believe it's going to be back in stock next week. Trust me when I say you want to grab it because it's going to go fast. All right, so let's get started. I'm just going to move all of this out of the way. I should maybe keep the card here so I remember what I'm making. It's been one of those days. All right, so what do we need to make this card? Actually, it is definitely one of those days because I don't have my card base here. What did I do with it? All right. I know I cut it. Outside of my clean desk here is a disaster zone. So just give me 1 second. I'm just going to grab a piece of basic gray. And of course, my pack is I just finished my pack, so I gotta open a new one. So just give me 1 sec. I was prepared, honest. I just don't know where I put it. I put it in a safe spot. Don't you hate when that happens to you? You put something in a safe spot and then you can't find it? I will find it soon. All right. So we're using basic gray, and we're just going to cut that in half. So I'll just bring out my, okay, so we're going to cut it at 5.5, and then we're going to score that in half at 4.25. Make sure you have the right blade. Okay, you do want the light one, so 4.25. And there's our base. All right. Whew, disaster. It's gonna be one of those nights. It's gonna be one of those nights. I spent the entire day staring at toxicity data for frogs, so my brain's a little crazy. All right. So our base of this is simply just, I'm gonna do a different pattern. So this one I did the little dots. This one I'm going to try the wood grain and see which one we like better. Okay, so I'm just going to attach that with some glue. Just go with the flow. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Krista? What else are you going to do? Is the cone of shame removed? It is. It is. And you know what? I thought he was doing really well. I didn't think he was worried about it at all. But as soon as we took the cone of shame off and he realized it wasn't going back on, he went crazy, like absolutely bonkers. And he still is. Like he'll do zoomy laps everywhere around the house, and it's crazy. Okay, we need 2 pieces of 1 piece of cardstock, 1 piece of DSP. So this cardstock here is 4 by 3. I'll put all the measurements at the bottom of the post when I'm done, so you don't have to worry about writing those down. And then this DSP is 3 3/4 by 2 3/4, and we're simply going to glue those together. But they're the wrong size. Oh man, I was not drinking when I cut this. It just tells you what my week has been like. Okay, so let's get this the right size. So we want this to be 3 3/4 by 2 3/4. There we go. That's better. I have the right measurements. I just don't cut properly. So those will just glue together. I'm not going to glue them together just this second, and you'll see why. We're going to do some stamping now. So I'm going to put those to the side, and I'm going to come with some scrap paper. You do want a fairly big size, okay? And we're going to use our basic gray. And try not to get ourselves all dirty because my basic gray is very juicy. I'm just going to take the cabin, and we're just going to stamp it in basic gray. I'm doing all monotone in here. So it is a fairly large stamp. So with large stamps, you can either tap it down on the pad, or you can bring the pad to the stamp, and that way you can ensure that you have good coverage. Okay, and then you want to stamp it fairly close to the left side, and you'll see why. The base doesn't really matter. We want a little bit of white, but it doesn't have to be that big. So I'm just going to pop it down, give it a little press, and there we go. Look at how gorgeous that is, right? Now there's dies that can cut this out, but we are gonna cut them out. So with this one, you do need to stamp and then cut. So you do need the bundle. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing with the trees. Again, keep them over a little bit to the left. I'm going to put them up a little bit higher. You'll see why in a second, that they have to be kept to the left. Okay, and there's the trees. Woohoo! We're almost done. Hi, Corey. All right. And then the sentiment, we're just sticking this on a piece of scrap. Let's hope I can get it straight. So I can't get right over top of it because the camera's in the way. So Well, it's fairly straight. It'll work. It'll work. So this set is perfect for those masculine cards. So I'm going to put my ink away before my project ends up in it. And we're going to get out some dies. So see why I said to keep it over to the left? Because it cuts out a snowbank with it. So we're going to just line this up, cut it out like this. And if it didn't come all the way across, that would be okay. You could just use your snips and cut it. This is going to be scrap up here. And then we're going to do the same thing with, just let me poke out these bits. Oh, it came out, that's fine. And then we're going to cut out the cabin. Same idea. Okay, there is another die here that will cut out the details of the cabin, but we're not going to do that today, but that's how it would work. You would just set it like this, line it up, run it through the Big Shot, and you will have some details. We'll do that another day. Because you know what? I love this set. We are going to be playing with it a lot. Because I need that. This set, for those of you that know me, we do... we have a cabin that we go to, and it's just this really rustic cabin on a lake in the woods, and this stamp set just brings me right back there. So I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm just bringing my Big Shot in, and I'm just going to line up this. Okay, you can use some washi tape if you have it. I don't. I'll make a mess. Let's just hope it can get down. There we go. And run it through. Okay, so there's one cabin. I'll just put that there. See, and it cuts out the little windows and the deck. Isn't that cute? Oh, love it, love it. All right. So, do you guys have plans for the long weekend? I can't believe it is Thanksgiving already. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot to order my turkey. It has just snuck right up on us. All right. Or at least it has on me. Okay, this is moved, so I'm gonna bring it back out. So if you do have tape, it makes it easier to line it up without it moving, especially when you're on camera and you can't get your head over top to make sure it's in spot. All right, so let me move this guy out of the way, and I will grab that. We are almost done. Can you guys believe it? Okay, so you can keep these for scrap for other things, other die cuts. So now all we're going to do is we're just going to layer this just like that on top of here. Okay, so do you see why I kept this knot so that I can trim it? Okay, does that make sense? Keep it knot. Do you guys know what I mean? I'm not even speaking English tonight. Oh my goodness. All right, so what we want to do is we want to stick the trees so that they are right up kind of near the top. Okay, so I'm not going to put glue right along the bottom because I don't want to get glue all over my cutting tools, whether I use scissors or my trimmer. Don't want glue everywhere because you guys, you know me and glue, I get it everywhere. All right, so all I'm going to do now is bring in my trimmer, turn this guy over, and get rid of my scraps. And I am just going to line this up and give it a haircut. And we're going to do the same thing here. So I don't know if you can see this, but I'm basically just lining this gray up. See, I got glue here, so my trimmer's going to get all yucky. I'm just lining the gray up with just the beginning of this little crevice here, so I'm not cutting the paper. Although here I just cut the paper. Oh no, I didn't. Perfect. And we're just going all the way around, just like this, and giving it a cut. Okay, you don't want to cut the paper. Set this off. We're going to have to do that exact same thing with the cabin. You could trim it beforehand, but I like to see how high I want the cabin up. So I want it about there. You see how the cabin just kind of nestles in the trees? Isn't that cool? Oh, love this set. I have glue everywhere. So, do you guys have Thanksgiving plans? Are you going to be able to get together with some family? Okay, and I'm definitely not putting glue down along the bottom because this is going to hang off the edge. We're going to be cutting a little bit more of this one off. And just stick her down. See, I got glue everywhere. Me and glue. Gonna turn this over. Bring back our lovely trimmer. So we're not doing anything for Thanksgiving. We might go fishing. It depends on the weather, although I think it's supposed to rain. And I think we are just gonna relax because we've been go, 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 and we have a lot of catching up to do on stuff around the house. And there we are. Easy peasy. Isn't this pretty? Like, look at it. Isn't this gorgeous? Oh, you don't, and it's just simple stamping. That's all it is. So we're gonna glue this down. Now, part of that suite is a really pretty ribbon, and actually the ribbon will go with pretty well anything. It's what, I can't remember the name of it. It's organdy, and it's got some glitter in here. Isn't that cool? So this is kind of a masculine card, so I didn't really want to tie a bow. And actually, does it need a ribbon with this? Because this paper is a little bit noisier than the other paper. Let me see. Ribbon or no ribbon? I should be on the screen and not off of it. Ribbon or no ribbon? Hanging out. What do you think? Answer. Oh, that'll be fun, Linda, having it with your daughter and son. Hopefully you do. Hey, Heather, how's it going? Okay, with or without the ribbon? I'm shedding. My hair's falling out. Let me see. I think with. What do you guys think? Okay, let's do it with. So let me find my snips. Where's my snips? I really need to get another pair of snips so that I just use them for ribbon. So that they are sharp. Sharp, sharp, sharp. Okay, so we'll do it about this length. I'm going to trim the ends in a second. So here's my little trick for this. I'm going to pull out my glue dots, and I almost need a new pack. Hopefully they're not good. The new pack won't be backwards. I'm still not used to them. My old pack went the other way. Okay. Who else is losing their hair? Gross, gross, gross. Okay. So I'm just going to fold this in half, and I'm just going to stick a glue dot down in here. And it's just going to, I just squished it up so you can barely even see it, and it will just hold my loop for me with my hair in it. And then I am going to stick this on. I'm going to use dimensionals. Ugh. Can you guys believe it? My hair is sticking to the glue that is all over my hands. We're just a comedy. See, it's sticking. All right, we're almost there, guys. Almost. See how easy this card is? It's like this card and this suite actually is perfect for if you need to mass produce cards. So Christmas cards would be amazing for it. So I'm just going to bring in my sheet here. We're going to put some of our stamping seal just on the back of this ribbon to stick her down. Okay, I'm just doing it on the one side. And we're just going to place it right about there. And no ribbon. Oh, Linda, sorry. I didn't see your comment until it was too late and it's already attached. We'll see how it looks with, and we can always make another one without, right? All right, so I'm gonna stick it here. Move this out of the way. We're gonna give the ribbon a little trim and separate it a little bit. So I'm just, again, you really want sharp scissors. My scissors, I've been cutting too much paper with these. There we go. So all we're missing now, other than a little bling, and there is quite a bit of bling just with the DSP, is our sentiment. So let's just bring it over. I want it on here, so I'm going to give this a trim. If you can be straight, then use scissors. And I'm going to stick her on. And that is it, guys. Super simple, yet beautiful. All right, so I am actually offering a class with this bundle. You will need the bundle. The class is free if you purchase the bundle from me, or it's $25. So registration for that class ends on the 21st of October, and the class is actually in November 11th. So if you're interested, let me know. I can send you some information. And we're just gonna stick that down. And there we go. What do you guys think? Which one do you like better? Which paper? Now we could put some sequins on here. So we have some sequins here. Do you guys want sequins? I think so, eh? What's a little more bling? We have to lighten it up for our boys, eh? Okay, so I'm gonna stick one here because I have a fingerprint that I want to hide. Where else am I gonna stick one? I'm gonna stick one here, and I'm gonna stick one right up here. Okay, so I'm just gonna pick it up. Doesn't matter which one, if you do shiny or not. Let's get it off my tool here, move it over. You could put little glue dot snots, stick these down with glue dots too. That would work. Let's put a not so shiny one. I love these. They're really pretty. Okay, so we'll let those dry, and then I will just come in and clean up some of the glue there so you don't see it. But there you go. Okay, which one? You like them both? I don't know which one I like. I think I like this one. It's a little quieter, but I think they're both pretty. All right, guys. So I guess another announcement is Friday is the last day to sign up for a retreat. So if you haven't heard about the retreat, it is handmade holiday retreat. We're going to be stamping for 4 hours together. I went together with 2 of my friends, Stamping Up friends, and we're going to have 9 projects that we're going to put together. You get a bag of swag. There's about $50 worth of product in it, and it includes the stamp set that you need. So if you're interested, Friday is the last day. The retreat is $85, but again, you get prizes. There's $50 worth of Stamping Up stuff in your kit, and it's going to be an afternoon of tons and tons of fun. So Friday's the last day to register. Contact me if you want more information. All right, guys, have an awesome night, and happy Thanksgiving. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, long weekend, woohoo, with your families. Okay, talk later. Bye for now. Thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it. Bye.